Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lulu discovers Brooklyn had Dante's child, and Drew blackmails Portia. Today on General Hospital, Brad and Lucas split up before they can reunite. Sasha accepts Jen's offer, and Jason tells Anna he doesn't believe Sidwell blew up Sunny's apartment. In the Quartermaine kitchen, Jason holds a gun to Sidwell, who claims there was a misunderstanding. Jason orders him out at gunpoint, and Sasha attempts to persuade him to stop, but to no avail. Sasha phones Jason and tells him that he should not do what he is going to do. Tracy enters and wonders what is going on with her. Is it Jason or her baby? Sasha tells Tracy to leave it, but Tracy responds that now that she is pregnant at Quartermaine, everything has changed. Sasha wishes she would concentrate on the other Quartermaines and leave her and her kid alone. Tracy claims that way too many people are invested in her and her kid, and that the concept of raising a baby on her alone without the help of her family is a pipe dream, so she should wake up. Tracy informs Sasha that she is brighter than Willow, so find out how she and her baby can coexist in the environment they already live in. Tracy believes that knowing who you are and what you want allows the world to open up to you. That includes Jason and his family. She concludes her speech and requests tea because she is tired of yapping. Later, Sasha prepares Tracy's tea and feels the baby kick. She pulls Jen's card from her pocket and phones him. Dante and Cody discuss that summer following their altercation with Tracy. Gio and Dante visit Cody at the stables. Cody breaks out the beers, but Gio wants to make sure everything on the estate is locked up first. Cody feels Dante has something bothering him, which is why Gio went away so Dante could speak with him. Dante claims he has received closure over Sam's death, but it isn't helping. Cyrus' absence makes Sam's loss even more difficult, and it does nothing to alleviate the tension between him and Lulu. Dante claims Sam's death will always be a lingering issue between them. Carly declares war on Willow. Nina meets with Willow at Metro Court. Willow has some major news to share. Carly comes, and Willow informs Nina that she invited her so that they could hear what she has to say together. They sit down, and Willow knows neither of them will like what she has to say, but she and her children are moving in with Drew. Carly asks Willow to reconsider. They've been keeping things stable between them and with the kids so Michael can concentrate on his rehabilitation, but this is going too far, and he won't take it. Willow claims she is telling Carly this so as not to surprise her, but she is not asking for permission. Carly claims she is blindsiding Michael, and he is the one she should care about. Willow points out that Michael has filed for divorce. Does Carly expect them to reconcile? Carly merely wants her to allow Michael time to heal, not hook up with the man who deceived him and ruined his marriage. Willow believes it does not matter how long she waits to move in with Drew. Carly claims she's tried to be civil, but if she does this, she'll create a battle. Nina tries to calm things down by saying that there is no need for a conflict. Willow adds that without Michael, she will make the greatest decisions for herself and her family. Carly expected Willow to prioritize her children's needs, but she is fundamentally selfish. She informs Willow that she and Drew belong together. Willow refuses to listen, thanks her mother for everything, and walks away. Carly, left alone, asks Nina how things went. Nina comments, as well as expected. Nina believes she could have been more gentle with Willow. Carly advises her to imagine how things would have gone if Nina hadn't told her about the move. She notes that she has just cast Nina as the great defender of her daughter. Nina despises having to act as if she agrees with Drew and Willow moving in together. Carly claims Drew is the problem and that he must leave. Anna makes a pitch. Maxie joins Anna and Emma at another table. Anna assembled them because she wants Maxie to offer Emma an internship at Deception. Maxie laughs aloud. Emma opposes the offer, but Anna explains that the cosmetic industry is all about chemistry. Maxie claims that many students would kill for an internship, therefore she rather that it go to someone who wants it. Anna gets a call and has to flee. Maxie understands that the internship was Anna's idea, but she believes it could be an excellent chance for Emma. Emma says she will think about it. Across the hall, Portia checks in with her Miami staff and informs Curtis that everything is going according to plan. Sidwell makes a confession. Jason takes Sidwell to the docks at gunpoint. Sidwell adds that he is already in trouble for one murder. Does he want to add a second? Jason nearly wants the truth, so he asks if he blew up Sonny's penthouse. Sidwell claims that what happened in Africa was unusual, and the lines were blurred. But here in Port Charles, he is starting a respectable business and expects to follow the law. Why would he incite a conflict among himself, Jason, and Sonny? He has no problem with Sonny, and Jason has returned his gems, so he has no problem with him. Anna enters and comments on how cold it is for an evening stroll. Sidwell inquires as to if she is also out for a stroll. Anna informs him that she has him under observation and knows he went to the Quartermaines before Jason took him down here. When the launch arrives, Sidwell notices that it is his ride and rushes out. Anna, alone, asks Jason what he is thinking, knowing that he could have been detained by her men for pursuing Sidwell. Jason claims Sidwell showed there and threatened Sasha, so he wanted to make sure he knew not to mess with her. Anna realizes why he is so possessive of Sasha. However, Anna points out that he is still the primary suspect in Cyrus' murder, and removing Sidwell would have made matters worse with the DA. Jason maintains he had no intention of killing Sidwell and only wanted to know if Sidwell had blown up Sonny's apartment. Jason says he said no, and he believes he is speaking the truth. Anna adds, maybe, but this law-abiding businessman act is bull. Jason agrees that Sidwell is dangerous. Anna claims he is, but they currently have a more serious matter to deal with. Jens makes it to Spoon Island when he receives Sasha's call. She accepts the offer. Emma and Gio interrupt. Emma encounters Gio outside the Quartermaine stables. Emma wanted to see the horses, but Gio says Cody and Dante are talking, so now is not a good time. Emma needs to just talk. She claims her grandmother wants her to intern at Deception, and she sees it as a method to keep her supervised. Gio makes the same remark as Anna did. He knows she is fascinated by chemistry, so she may fit right in at Deception. Back in the stables, Dante realizes Lulu is attempting to help him grieve, but he is unable to sorrow Sam alongside her. Dante says that talking to Brooklyn has been easy, but this upsets Lulu. Cody adds that his history with Brooklyn is deeper than Lulu realizes. Dante regrets not telling Lulu about that. Cody says he fell in love with Brooklyn that summer. Cody wonders if he would ever tell Lulu. Dante has no idea because it ended before it even begun, and they haven't seen each other in years. He says they were youngsters, and nothing came of it. Cody inquires, what if something came of it? They're interrupted as Gio and Emma enter. Martin feels bad for Laura. Lulu returns to Laura's home, is on the phone with Spinelli, and knows Martin has information on Valentine. She walks in and finds Martin sitting with her mother. She soon hangs up, and Laura invites her to supper. Lulu says she is meeting Maxie for dinner and has just stopped to grab a thicker coat. Lulu hurries out, and Martin believes his presence has chased her away. He doesn't blame her, given his relationship with Cyrus and Valentine. Laura thinks Lulu simply needs some time, and she will see him the same way she does. He considers himself fortunate to have her as a sister, and she reciprocates his sentiments. They are interrupted when Laura's assistant calls to inform her that the Esplanade has been pushed through. Laura phones Curtis, who is still out with Portia, and begs if he could come to her house because there is a huge development. Curtis soon arrives and hears that the city has received approval to proceed with the original Esplanade idea. She understands that this is due to him and Jordan. Laura has one question: how did he get past Drew? Curtis attributes the credit to his Aunt Stella and explains how she knows Congressman Henderson, who is on the Appropriations Committee. Laura congratulates him and is proud of him. She asks if he is concerned about the consequences of Drew's actions. Curtis claims Drew is aware of his actions and that everything he has done is legal. He hopes they can all move forward while he and Drew stay in one another's lanes. Drew forces Portia's hand. Portia goes to her office to retrieve a file, and Drew confronts her. He informs her that things have gotten out of control with Curtis, but nothing has happened that cannot be repaired, which is where she comes in. Portia refuses to assist him, claiming that he does not respect boundaries and is unconcerned about who is wounded in the pursuit of his goals. Drew can't believe she's judging him so harshly, especially given how she tried to trouble Heather Weber. She tries to appear innocent, but he shows her evidence that she tampered with Heather's blood test in order to put her in prison, which is unethical and even unlawful. Lulu goes sleuthing. Dressed as a maid, Lulu attempts to break into Martin's room at the Metro Court but is apprehended by Maxie. Maxie asks her friend what she is up to. Lulu says this is her Uncle Martin's room, this is about Charlotte, and she instructs Maxie to keep an eye out. Lulu then rushes inside the room. Lulu explores about and eventually discovers Martin's briefcase, legal pad, and notes. Outside, Martin arrives and discovers Maxie outside his door, thinking she has entered the wrong room. Maxie becomes very loud to alert Lulu and declares that she has a big bone to pick with him for dumping Lucy, which has thrown Deception into chaos. She recommends that they go to his office to chat. He wonders what is actually going on. Lulu returns to the room and dumps Martin's bag when Maxie's voice startles her. As she puts everything back together, she discovers the notes from his meeting with Lois and learns about Brooklyn and Dante's child. Brad blows it with Lucas in Lucas' Miami hotel room. He asks Brad what the reality is. Brad reveals he's here because he had Portia invite him. Lucas asks, "Define maid?" Brad reveals that he did a favor for Portia, and she was willing to do one for him. Lucas wonders if this is similar to what he used to do for Britt. Brad says nothing like that, and Dr. Robinson wanted something private, so he kept it to himself. Lucas does not want to hear any more about how he blackmailed Portia and how this was a huge mistake. Brad understands what he did was bad, which is why he informed him. He was attempting to be honest. Lucas informs Brad that he hasn't changed and never will. Brad claims he exploited the chance to bring the two together. He still loves him, and Lucas admits that he loves Brad as well, but love means different things to them both. Lucas defines love as trust, and he does not expect his partner to be perfect. He claims Brad has always put his fear of disappointing him first, even before his affection for him. Brad claims that Lucas never allows him to have weaknesses, and that no matter how many mistakes he makes and admits to, Lucas continues to reject him. Lucas refuses to do this since he does not trust him and cannot take any more falsehoods. Brad suggests that perhaps Lucas is correct, and he will simply break his heart again, so he should leave now. He assures Lucas that he may meet someone he can trust, without any shades of gray or dark edges, but he will always love him. Brad walks out. On the next General Hospital episode, Portia seeks assistance from Ava, Rocco lashes out at Danny, and Jack informs Carly of another issue. Cries for help, confrontational cover-ups, or caught in the act. Portia Robinson begs for help, Jack Brennan may be engaging in a hostile cover-up, and Lulu Spencer gets caught in the act. Portia is anxious and afraid as she calls for help to Ava Jerome during the General Hospital preview on Wednesday, March 5th. Ava is concerned but perplexed as Portia exclaims, "If you don't help me fix it, my life is over." Drew Quartermain recently blackmailed Portia for altering Heather Weber's blood tests last year to keep her in the hospital. Drew scared her by insinuating that Curtis Ashford knew about this. The look on Ava's face indicates that she is unsure how she can aid Portia. Perhaps Portia wants Ava to check to see if Rick Lansing still has a case file and then trash it? Concerning questions over at the Q Mansion, Cody Bell and Dante Falconeri continue to discuss in the stables about the summer when Dante and Brooklyn Chase had an affair. Cody's thoughts are racing as he asks Dante a question that clearly concerns him: what if something came of it? Perhaps Cody is thinking about his own circumstances, not knowing who his biological father was until lately. Perhaps Cody has spotted something that no one else has, a likeness between Dante and Gio Palmieri? Danny Morgan and Rocco Falconeri had an odd altercation inside the Q residence. Rocco is upset as he informs Danny that he had no right to tell his father this. Rocco will receive a text from Charlotte Cassadine, which Danny will tell Jason Morgan about. Perhaps Rocco is worried his mother will find out, and Lulu will go again to find Charlotte. However, everything seemed to point to Jason going this time to find Charlotte. Felicia Scorpio and Anna Devane have a girl conversation across town. General Hospital teasers for tomorrow's episode reveal that Felicia Scorpio and Anna Devane will have some girl conversation at the Metro Court. Anna confides in Felicia, who reacts with, "What are we going to do about it?" It appears that whatever it is, Felicia wants to participate in the activity as well. Are they planning a mission together, as they did a few years ago, or are they talking about something else? Jason Morgan is ready to go in the meantime. Jason looks to be still on the dock near the launch office, speaking with someone during the episode. He says if something comes up, he'll be ready. Is he discussing the search for Charlotte, or is he speaking to someone else about a different situation? According to the weekly preview for General Hospital, Danny will tell Jason about Rocco's text from Charlotte. Jason believes that time is of the essence in preventing Lulu from embarking on another perilous illegal quest to find Charlotte. Confrontational cover-ups. In other news, Brennan and Carly Spencer's date is interrupted. Brennan's response is most likely a result of Carly confronting him about something. If this is about Jocelyn Jacks being persuaded into joining the WSB. If that's the case, Brennan will undoubtedly try to cover it up. During a preview clip for the show, he admits to Carly, "There is something more going on. Fans know this something else is a doozy. This might mean the death of Jackley before it ever begins." Caught in the act? Lulu is in a pickle at the Metro Court as Maxie Jones courageously attempts to prevent Martin Gray from entering his chamber. Lulu had broken in disguised as a maid, and while she did bring her uncle some fresh towels, she also searched through his briefcase. Lulu was surprised by Martin and Maxie's talk outside the door on Tuesday's episode, and she dropped the enormous briefcase full of paperwork and notes to the floor. Maxie will say Martin, "Wait," even louder when he walks through that door. Lulu appears startled, and she is still in shock after seeing his notes about Dante having a child that are not on the birth certificate. Will she be caught in the act? General Hospital spoilers. Lucky's comment about Luke made everyone cry. Is anyone cutting onions in here? That's what many General Hospital fans can't help but wonder after Lucky made everyone cry with a comment he made to Sonny regarding Luke. General Hospital spoilers. Lucky made everyone cry with this Luke remark on the most recent episode of General Hospital. Lucky began talking to Sonny about Luke. At one point, he claimed to have heard him remark, "Not yet, cowboy, not yet." This was the moment when everyone watching the episode lost it. We have no question about that. As we are sure our dedicated readers are well aware, the internet had a lot to say about this scene. Some viewers expressed their appreciation for Sonny's ability to express love and affection for Luke's son, stating that they were once BFFs and would have died for each other. Others praised the pairing of JJ and MB, stating that it was long overdue. These writers have been neglecting and rewriting GH's rich history and characters. The majority of the characters are unrecognizable in their actions. Out of nowhere, Anna and Laura cut Sonny out of their lives because he hit Cyrus, a vulnerable old guy. There was also this comment, "I felt like crying during all of the Lucky sequences, but didn't. Maybe I didn't need to cry because JJ usually does it for me, but I love it." General Hospital spoilers. What happens next in Port Charles? One of the things I have always loved about Lucky is the intensity of his emotions, and JJ is able to play that perfectly. General Hospital veteran Kimberly McCullough celebrates her chilly birthday. Although General Hospital's Sasha has been the buzz of Port Charles since she discovered she was Robert Scorpio's daughter, don't forget about her half-sister, Robin Drake Scorpio. Kimberly McCullough first played Robin in 1985 when she was 7 years old, and fans watched her grow up on the show. The actress later became a TV director, and despite her hectic schedule, she made time to celebrate her birthday. Kimberly McCullough, a General Hospital alum, took a selfie on Instagram of herself standing beside what appears to be a quiet, shallow river. She writes, "Beginning my birthday week with a swim in the icy cold river of Ojai. This Pisces girl needs to be in the water to maintain her life and mental clarity." The river is the Ventura River, which flows through Ojai Valley, California. The town of Ojai is well known for its yearly music festival. At Michael_Anton 1983, a Pisces, graciously shared the comment, "I love it, Kimberly. Happy birthday," from one Pisces to another. Partying face, partying face, partying face, party popper, birthday cake, confetti ball, confetti ball, confetti ball. Another fan, at Amasevinsky, also shared something in common with the former General Hospital star, remarking, "My birthday week too. I got mine today. Happy early birthday." At Marie.Sharon praised McCullough on social media, writing, "You look amazing, I swear you age backwards and happy birthday fire fire fire." At Monbia appealed for the actress' return, writing, "Happy birthday Kimmy, party popper confetti ball balloon balloon wrapped gift birthday cake your gift is to return to GH Redheart." Another follower, at Imro Saliak, responded with a request, "Happy birthday. Now please come back to GH, your daughter is a nightmare face with tears of joy at Kimmy break," the fan said, alluding to Robin's daughter Emma, who was formerly played by Brooklyn Ray Silzer. The role was recently recast, with Brayden Brunner taking over and Emma heading into a darker area, since she is a bit of a troublemaker on General Hospital. Although her intentions are noble, this Emma prefers to tread on the dark side, causing her grandma, Anna, to suffer greatly. She could definitely use Robin's support to get back on track. Among the well-wishers was at Kentnick1, who wrote, "Happy birthday, Kimberly. Go get your swim on." Victory hand flex biceps, and at Topper.Steven, who stated, "Happy birthday Kim. I adored you as Robin Scorpio on General Hospital. Keep rocking, champ." General Hospital spoilers, Jason's game-changing decision to bring Charlotte home to Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers and updates reveal in the weekly promo video for the week of March 3rd to 7th that Jason Morgan will make a game-changing decision. Rocco Falconeri and Danny Morgan emphasized an important point for Jason. Charlotte Cassadine sends Rocco a text containing information regarding her whereabouts. The boys immediately inform Jason of Rocco's sister's text. The boys will rush to Jason with the news, but what happens next? Jason, and the entire community, understands how important it is for Lulu Spencer to have her daughter back in Port Charles. As the town's beloved hero, it's easy to see Jason leaping into action to bring the girl home. Although Charlotte has chosen to flee with her father, Valentine Cassadine, it is obvious to everyone that this is not the right setting for her. She's shut off from her friends and family, including her mother and brother, and her adolescent years are slipping away. Charlotte should be living the life of a normal teen at this point in her life. Charlotte should be enjoying the company of her friends, making new connections, and appreciating the delightful days of personal discovery. However, she is always in danger, since she is pursued by Valentine, a guy on the run. Charlotte has only known chaos since their quick departure from PC to help him avoid the consequences of his pikeman dealings. The unfortunate girl has no actual home and has forced to tread a dangerous path. While she yearns to be a loving daughter who stands by her father's side, Valentine is unaware of the suffering his decisions cause her. There is no doubt that Jason will go to retrieve Charlotte and return her to her mother. The real question is whether he will tell Lulu about his mission. He might hesitate, concerned that her mother's volatile character will hamper his rescue efforts. Furthermore, Jason may prefer to acquire information on his own before escalating Lulu's expectations. After all, sending a text message to a specific area does not guarantee that Charlotte will be there. However, knowing Jason Morgan, if he pursues Charlotte, he will almost certainly succeed in bringing her home, possibly precisely when it is most needed. Lulu is about to blow the Cerullo Quartermain family secret wide open. Lulu is going to divulge a significant truth about Giovanni Gio Palmieri to Dante Falconeri, including Brooke Lynn Quartermain-Chase's adolescent pregnancy. It's possible that the documents she finds in her Uncle Martin Gray's briefcase show that Dante is Joe's biological father and Brooke Lynn is his mother. In her effort to find Valentine, Lulu may even break into the briefcase, only to discover unexpected surprises. If Jason is able to bring Charlotte back, will Lulu be too preoccupied with her daughter's return to reveal the awful truth? Likely not, because spoilers indicate that the discovery that Gio is Dante and Brooke Lynn's kid will have major and long-term consequences. Lulu's baby bombshell, Jason believes Sidwell, and Sasha gets a deal. Willow Corinthos had invited Nina Reeves and Carly Spencer to have a talk with her at Metro Court. Willow informs them that she has decided to take her children and live with Drew Quartermain. Carly urgently urges her to rethink because things have been cordial thus far. If Willow moves in with Drew, Michael Corinthos is unlikely to maintain things that way. Carly reminds her not to hook up with Michael's uncle until he returns from the burn treatment in Germany, because doing so will spark a war. Carly claims she was giving Willow the benefit of the doubt, but she now realizes she is just as selfish as Drew. Willow decides to go, and Carly and Nina are clearly working together to cope with this situation. Nina is struggling to be helpful so that she does not push Willow away further, while Carly has controlled her reaction. Both women agree that they must get rid of Drew by whatever means necessary. Old friends reunite at a different table. Anna Devane meets with Maxie Jones and urges her to give Emma Drake, who is also present, an internship at Deception. Emma declines the offer that has not yet been made. Maxie refuses to hire Emma as a favor. Anna is called away, and Maxie informs Emma that interning at Deception may be a fantastic chance, but only if she truly wants it. Quartermaine Stables Drama General Hospital reveals that Gio Palmieri drops off some supplies for Cody Bell at the stables, and Dante Falconeri jokes about performing Cody's work for him. Gio leaves to ensure that the gates and fences are locked so that the men can chat. Dante informs Cody that he has found closure for Sam's death, but it is not helping him at all. They never have to look at the man again, but that doesn't make Sam come back. Dante claims that her death has always hung between him and Lulu Spencer. Lulu is not responsible, but she is inextricably linked. He can't talk to her about his sadness, but he says Brooklyn Quartermaine has been a big help. He acknowledges that he never told Lulu about his summer relationship with Brooklyn and considers doing so now. Gio is outside at the stables when Emma approaches and tells him that Anna wants her to intern at Deception. He believes she should explore it because working with friends and relatives can be a rewarding experience. A good news/bad news situation: Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson are planning a romantic night out when he is summoned to the mayor's office for a meeting. Portia then goes to her office to fetch a file, and while there, she meets Drew, who is eager to talk to her. He informs her that she is the only one who can help him resolve his relationship with Curtis. She insists on not becoming involved, and Drew brings up the issue with Heather Weber's test results and how she tampered with them. He takes out the lab results that Portia doctored in an attempt to keep Heather in prison, which is unprofessional and potentially illegal. Portia seems noticeably nervous as she realizes Drew has her over a barrel. Meanwhile, Laura informs Curtis that she has received word from Congress that they will proceed with the Esplanade plans that Aurora originally proposed. Laura then asks Curtis how he got around Drew, and he informs her about his aunt's relationship to Congressman Henderson. She is delighted with how things have turned out for them. Over in Miami, Brad Cooper and Lucas Jones are about to become aggressive when Brad comes to a halt and says he must come clean. He informs Lucas that he forced Portia to let him attend the medical symposium and that he discovered something Portia wished to keep confidential, so they exchanged favors. Lucas is upset since Brad's actions amounted to blackmail. Brad claims he came clean so there would be no secrets between them, but Lucas doesn't care. He now believes Brad hasn't changed at all and that rekindling their relationship would have been a major mistake. Whoa, baby! According to the General Hospital program, Lulu will be dressed as a Metro Court maid with a key to Martin Gray's room. She believes that somewhere, there will be a key to Valentine's location. Maxie notices her outside the door and is easily convinced to keep watch. A few minutes after entering, Marty comes, and Maxie begins to converse loudly with him. Lulu hears and hastily searches through papers when she comes across the file from Lois Cerullo's meeting. Lulu glances through documents regarding Dante and Brooklyn's kid, who was given up for adoption. Finally, Jason Morgan catches Jen Sidwell speaking with Sasha Corbin in the Quartermaine kitchen and pulls a revolver on the importer. He ushers him out of the house. Tracy Quartermaine overhears Sasha telling him not to do whatever he is thinking of doing. She tells Sasha that Jason is somewhat untrustworthy, but the family is not. Tracy reveals that now that she knows Sasha is carrying a Quartermaine, she's becoming territorial. She informs Sasha that if she leaves town tomorrow, she would be traced down, and that believing she can raise her baby without family influence is a dream she must wake up from. She recalls telling Sasha about guys using her for money and how, once she accepted that fact, the entire world opened up to her. She informs Sasha that she needs to know what she wants while accepting her own reality, and her life will open up as a result. Jason holds Sidwell at gunpoint and asks him if he blew up Sonny Corintho's penthouse. Sidwell answers no, and Jason lowers his weapon. He claims that what happened between them in Africa was situational because he had entered their camp. Jason tells him that he was holding captives, and Sidwell points out that they had also penetrated his camp. He then claims that he is starting a genuine business in Port Charles and intends to respect the law. As they talk, Anna arrives and greets them both. She has Sidwell under observation and knows he was at the Quartermains earlier in the evening. They are at Pier 54 when Sidwell's boat arrives and he sprints towards it. Jason tells her that he asked Sidwell about the firebombing and believes he did not do it. They agree that he is still dangerous and should be monitored. Sasha was inside cooking tea for Tracy when she felt her baby kick. She then removes Sidwell's card from her pocket and phones him. She informs him that they have a deal. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.